Hey, Danny, so you have 2 full details.
Yeah.
What's up? Where we at with this?
This is actually the first time I've scheduled 2 complete details in one day since Tino left. I've been always apprehensive about it because it's taken me 6, 7, 8 hours sometimes to do details. But I think this summer has really gotten me more efficient. Me and Tino worked really well this summer, and it helped me figure out a few things. And also, last week, Joelle and Sal came by and they did a video, but they most importantly taught me more about efficiency, simplicity, and just so I feel more confident. So I scheduled 2 details today. It's going to be a hustle. This one is turning out to be a very clean car, brand new, 2022 Mustang.
What time is the next appointment?
Well, they're very flexible. They're flexible on the time. No worries. But I think here, see, 9:30, like about 1 o'clock, 1:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Hey, Danny, the mist is coming down hard right now.
Yeah, it just keeps hitting it over and over again. So the best thing I can do is just detail it right here, then finalize with this and close the door as fast as possible, I think.
Yeah. Hey, Danny, so you started this detail about 10. You want to be finished like at 1:30, but you're doing this by yourself.
Yeah.
No help this time.
No help, Reyes.
How do you feel about it?
I feel good, man.
Yeah.
I keep getting, you know, I've got my community behind me. You know, I'm so blessed. I keep getting dings and notifications on Instagram of detailers responding to my stories and giving tips because I asked for them and thanking me and telling me that they're shadowing me, and it just drives me. It drives me. I really appreciate it. I'm not trying to take it for granted at all, but I really appreciate it, and it feels good to know I'm really not alone out here. All these guys are almost practically right next to me in my ear. So to all you guys out there that are leaving comments, encouraging me, giving me tips and stuff, it's really motivated me, and I really appreciate you guys.
Hey, Danny, so this car is brand new, a little bit dirty, not that much. Do you like it? Or do you like those super dirty transformation type of details?
Honestly, Reyes, I don't like it. I love it.
Why?
It's amazing because it's clean. You know, you don't have to. I do detail a little differently on clean cars. It's just you have to. You know, you find the dirty spots and you clean them. You don't have to wipe down as hard on things. You don't have to use as much chemical. And as long, you know, I still touch most everything, but it's a different kind of touch. It's a light touch. It's a pass through, and then I can really focus on just a couple of little spots here and there that need it. But what do you guys like to do? Do you guys like super clean cars too, or do you like to just get those dirty cars and just transform them? Let me know in the comments below.
What are those for?
These are my pads that I use. These are exercise pads, as everybody can probably see. I use them to put the mats on them, to clean the mats. So, you know, the ground is super dirty. Oh. So why would I put a nice clean bottom of a mat coming from a car on the ground? I've had experiences where it's clean and then I pick it up and it's just super dirty. So I use these to not pick up any more dirt. What do you guys think of that? Do you think that's a cool thing? I didn't make it up. I have to give credit to Oscar with Detail Groove. I saw him using it, so thank you, Oscar, for showing me the way.
Got it, man. Man, I thought we were gonna do exercises in between details, bro.
Dude, I actually need to stretch. Oh, dude. Since Tino's been gone, my lower back's been hurting a little bit.
All right, man. So. You got the headband going. You got the workout mat. You're ready. Hey, Danny, 1 hour in. Where we at? What you thinking?
Well, I'm just finishing the interior, but I realized I gotta slow down a little bit. I've got too much energy right now, and I'm like on a high from like YouTube and Instagram and stuff like that, and I gotta come back down to reality because I gotta focus more on, I gotta just take a breath and focus more on the detail. You know what I mean? You know, trying to improve my efficiency and work smarter and faster, and I think I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit. So yeah, I just want to slow it down just a little bit so I can gather my thoughts, but still also be fast. But I was getting a little like antsy, and my heart rate's getting up a little bit, you know, because I want to perform, you know, and you're here, and I just want to like perform and do the best I can, but I got to realize I'm only human, and it's just one step at a time. You know, I can't just jump to the finish line right now.
Hey Danny, so this customer, first time customer or repeat?
First time.
How did they find you? Don't say Google, bro.
Okay.
All right. So how did they find you?
Google.
Hey, is that where you get most of your customers from?
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm lucky.
Now, for Google, give me 3 quick tips that a detailer could do to improve their Google.
0, I'll give you 4. 0, have a Google business profile. It used to be called Google My Business, now it's called Google Business Profile. Start one, it's free. It's free. It's free. Next one is fill it out completely. Anywhere you can fill something out on that Google profile, fill it in, okay? Number 3, I guess, is add photos, at least 3 photos a week. If you can do a photo daily, do it. If you're shooting video of yourself, just take a screenshot of the video if you don't have photos. Boom, got it. Google loves it when you feed it. And another one is, every customer you get, whether it's a friend or a family member or a customer, ask them for a review. Google loves reviews, so keep getting those reviews. And that's pretty much it.
Do you pay for ads, or have you ever paid for ads?
I did in the very beginning a little bit. I had like a $70 max or something like that. And I was getting customers in before my SEO started taking effect. And I was getting customers and I was booking them. But also I think I was booking them because I was still super cheap. So it wasn't necessarily the Google ad. I think it was once they got me and I was cheap, they're like, boom, book you. But what was really happening was I was losing money because I wasn't making a lot of money and I was spending it on Google ads. So don't do Google ads unless you have the money, for sure.
Hey Danny, so what do you gotta tell all these detailers that say, I need a water tank, I need a van?
I guess the first thing I'd ask is, do you have any customers? Are you getting consistent work? Are you making money? Are you making good money? Because if you answer no to all of those questions, personally, there's probably not a good reason to have all that stuff yet. So I know there's people out there that just like put it all on their credit card or something and just go and like pray that they're gonna make money, and some people are successful that way. But for me, that's not how it works for me. I'm coming from no money, and I've been in the place where I invested money that I didn't have, and it usually always failed. So now that I'm older now and I've already had all these failures, I decided that I'm not gonna invest right away. And I recommend that to all of you guys. And also, it's like pay your dues, you know? Like get out there and pound it out, you know, with the small guys, you know? Work your way up. And then you have a story to tell, you know? Right? So anyway, no need to have all that stuff right away. Why don't you guys let me know how you started your detailing business? Did you go all out and buy everything? I won't hate. Or are you starting out small with just a couple chemicals and some microfibers like I did? Leave a comment below. I'm reading them.
All right, Danny, it's 11:30. How you doing on time, you think?
I think I'm doing pretty good. I think I can be done by 1 o'clock. So wait, 11:30, 12, that's an hour and a half for an exterior? No, that's unacceptable. I think I want to try and get done with this in an hour.
All right.
12:30.
Sounds good.
I got a tip on using these Speedmasters. They're really good. They do a great job. There are 2 cons about it, not good things is, first of all, when you're going in and out, it sprays back on your shirt. So all my shirts have these splatters on them. That's not cool. But another thing is this rubber tip right here. It's metal under here, and it's for safety so you don't like scratch the wheels inside. But you can still scratch them. You just got to make sure to pay close attention that this tip is not rubbing anywhere on the wheel inside. You know, you got to keep it flat. You don't want to hit it and just like rub it up against the inside here. or else it'll probably scratch even with the rubber. So be very careful, guys. I know this is a very popular tool.
All right, Danny, you done with the wheels?
Yep.
What's next?
The rinse and the wash.
And then the finishing touches, or is that it?
The rinse, the contact wash as they call it, and the drying, the wheels and tires, and the finishers, as Joel would say.
Hey, Danny, am I wrong, or are you using a different technique right now?
Yeah, I'm using a different technique. From my time with Joel and Sal, they showed me a quick, fast way to do a 1-bucket system that will save time so I don't have to go back and forth with a 2-bucket system. I'm using multiple pads. So I just flip them and switch pads. It's pretty good, pretty cool. So it makes things a lot faster.
Is it the first time you're using it, or you used it in our details?
I did it yesterday. First time was yesterday, I think.
And how'd it go?
Something like that. It's quick. It really, it's like, I realized that, after I do a dirty detail on the inside, I don't have to dread such a long wash process anymore because of this system that they got for me here. But this is a brand new car, so it's already really clean. And then I have to address this.
So what is that? What's going on? Hey, I saw it before you started.
I thought it was just like bird poop or something, but it looks like something dripped. See, it looks like it dripped from above, but it's completely flat. There's no bump on it, so I feel like it's etched in the paint, or it's like on the paint.
So, how do you go about addressing this with the customer to make sure to let them know, hey, that's not on me?
Well, the first thing I would say is, it looks like it dripped from somewhere high above. Okay, it doesn't like protrude from the paint. So so I kind of feel like it's some kind of a liquid or a paint that stained the paint. But I've never seen anything like this. So, but something from above, maybe from inside their garage, might have dripped on it. I'm not sure. It could be like a little rust or something. Come on in closer, and maybe I can ask the other detailers, what do you think it is, Oh yeah.
Yeah, right there. Right there, perfect. Right there, perfect.
Because it's not coming off.
And even went on the plastic on this, huh?
Yeah.
So, is this something you tell them when you're done, or do you bring them out right now?
No, I'll just tell them when I'm done. Okay. Yeah.
All right, Danny, 12:30. What does it mean? Oh, taking out the gloves, what's that for?
Whew, that means I'm pretty much almost done. All I have to do is the windows and the finishers, which is the wax at the end. So, and also like this, the stuff that I'm gonna do the stuff that is like the fine touches. So I don't want these dirty gloves to be touching them. My clean hands are perfectly fine touching these parts now.
All right. Hey, Danny, so 2.5 hours? What are you thinking so far?
Has it only been 2.5 hours?
Yeah, we started like at 10.
All right, so I'll probably finish in 3 hours then. 3 hours for a complete detail on a vehicle like this, guys. What do you think? Is that good? I think that's pretty good for me. One person. I know there's guys out there that are gonna be doing it in like 2 hours. Kudos. I want to be there with you. How'd you do it? Let me know. You guys wanna know what I'm doing? I'm back to the wax on, wax off right now. I forgot my Sonax spray and seal at home today, but it doesn't matter because I have the wax and it looks really good. So I didn't stop using it because it didn't look good. I mean, it's pretty shiny. I like it. I was just trying to save some time before, but anyway.
What brand are you using?
This is Meguiar's Synthetic Express Spray Wax. Really good stuff.
Hey, Danny, so for you, you're improving on your detailing speed.
I know, man, it's crazy.
You were telling me earlier you actually had a van. When you first started, you charged $220 and it took you 2 days?
Yeah.
Why did it take you so long?
I mean,
Looking back now.
I was basically treating it like I wasn't looking at everything that needed to be done and didn't need to be done. I just did everything, you know? And I was also new, so, you know, I just used all the tools, extractor, steam cleaner, like just everything, you know, thinking that that's how to do it. But now I realize you don't always have to break out the extractor to clean a carpet, you know, and things like that. And it just took me a long time. And also, I was new, and didn't know how to take care of my body during the day. I wouldn't drink enough water, maybe didn't eat, you know, and so I would get headaches, and so I had to pace myself. So I paced myself, and yeah, I charged $220, and I spent 10 hours there, and I just had to leave. I was like, I had this really bad headache, and I had to leave. I said, I'll come back in the morning. And the customer was okay with it, but you know, you could tell he wasn't that happy.
I got you,
You
man.
know?
But you actually had another similar van that took you less time and you charged more, right?
Yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yesterday I had a van that was pretty much in the same condition, kids and crumbs and stains and everything. And instead of taking me 10 hours plus like a few more hours the next day, it literally took me 6 hours yesterday.
And you charged double the price.
Double the price, for sure, $500.
There you go.
6 hours, $500. But 2.5 years, you know,
Yeah.
It takes time. People said just trust it, you know, keep detailing, your speed will improve. And I'm like, okay. And then now it's just finally starting to come together. Okay.
Hey, Danny, so you finished the car, the customer came out and you told him about the stain, or what'd they say?
Yes, there was like this like drop on the left side of their front of their car. Like it looked like something dropped from the ceiling and just splattered down, and it was some kind of a stain that would not come out from what I have. And it's like it was flat to the touch. There wasn't anything protruding or anything. So I told them about it, and to my knowledge, I told them it might have been something where you were parked that it might have dropped on there, and you know, and and I told them.
And what'd they say?
They said they noticed it. They thought it might have been bird poop or whatever, but after I told them about it, they realized, no, it's not bird poop. It's something, you know, that hit them when they're out there in the world, you know.
Yeah. So they understood?
Yeah, they understood. They knew that it was not something within the cleaning, nothing that I was able to do for them, unfortunately. All right, guys, so that was a complete detail, which I completed in 3 hours. It's a great record for me doing it by myself, and I'm really happy about it. And if you like these videos, make sure to stick around and subscribe and follow me on my journey. And remember, be good to yourself, be good to others, and don't detail angry.